Coming up, inspectors continue to search for weapons of mass destruction in Iraq.
And is there a connection between Iraq and bin Laden? Live at 5 is moments away.
From the Reynolds Center at Harding University, White County's only local television newscast, with Sterling Riggs, Latoya Riley, Tracy Wheeler with weather, and Megan Michelson with sports. This is TV 16 News, live at 5.
Thanks for joining us tonight on Live at 5. I'm Latoya Riley.
And I'm Sterling Riggs. UN Arms Inspector Hans Blick urges 2 Iraqi commissions searching for banned weapons materials and documents to produce results before he reports to the United Nations Security Council on Friday. Blick says hundreds of questions still need to be answered as inspectors search for evidence of weapons of mass destruction in Iraq.
There were some results that I think are interesting, which I reported about on Friday. There were some more focused explanations on central issues like the VX and anthrax. One original document that was handed to us, and that is there. They were informed us about a new commission that will try to find more documents in Iraq. Well, this is welcome, but I think they better work very fast to come up with more material.
While Blick and the nuclear inspection chief prepare to update the Security Council Friday on Iraq's level of cooperation with the inspection process, the council members remain sharply divided over how to handle Iraq. The United States and Britain maintain the time for inspections is running out, with France, Russia, and Germany. Now, Germany says more time is needed for both inspections and diplomacy.
New information suggests a link between Iraq and the al-Qaeda terrorist network. Secretary of State Colin Powell talked about a new message believed to be from Osama bin Laden. Powell raised the point during a Senate Budget Committee hearing.
This morning it was brought home to me once again when I read the transcript of what bin Laden, or who he believed to be bin Laden, will be saying on Al Jazeera during the course of the day. And you'll be seeing this as the day unfolds, where once again he speaks to the people of Iraq and talks about their struggle and how he is in partnership with Iraq. This nexus between terrorists and states that are developing weapons of mass destruction can no longer be looked away from and ignored.
A spokesman for the Arabic language network Al Jazeera denied it had such a bin Laden message. The spokesman said it is just a rumor that has been circulating for several weeks.
Harding University mourns the loss of one of its own today. Janie Summers, a Harding graduate student and a special ed teacher in the Augusta School District, died yesterday morning in a car accident. The accident occurred on Highway 64, just 5 miles east of Bald Knob. Summers was traveling across an icy bridge when she lost control of her vehicle, hit a truck, and then struck the rear of an Oldsmobile. Summers was pronounced dead at the scene. Her 7-month-old daughter, who was also in the vehicle, was not injured. The driver of the Oldsmobile was taken to White County Medical Center, while the occupants of the truck were not injured. A memorial service for Summers has not yet been scheduled.
A White County notice leaves the city of Beebe looking for a place to house its misdemeanor inmates. A notice from Sheriff Pat Garrett says White County Jail can no longer house misdemeanor inmates. This comes as a result of the jail's overcrowding and a federal law which states that misdemeanor and felon inmates cannot be housed together. Garrett says White County Jail administrators are currently trying to fix overcrowding by adding tents to the jail.
The Friends program on the Harding University campus pairs children and college students for mentoring and fun. Program Director Shea Hancock says this year's participation is up from years past.
The Friends program has picked up a whole lot compared to the last few years. We have approximately 75 more big friends involved and about 40 or so little friends involved. We've had a lot of publicity this year compared to most of them, and at the moment we have more than enough big friends, and we're supposed to be getting a few more little friends in.
Coming up next, students have an opportunity for savings on campus.
But first, let's go to Tracy Wheeler in our Weather Center to take a look at what's going on outside.
even stranger life forms. It can take you inside a human heartbeat to the innermost mysteries of life itself. It can take you to the silicon landscapes of tomorrow's supercomputers. It can even take you to a world where information travels on highways of light. This incredible vehicle can take you as far as your ability and imagination will allow. But only if you don't bail out. So stay in school. This message was brought to you by the United States Air Force because we know how far a good education can take you.
The Pass may be your ticket to entertainment savings at Harding. The Pass is an entertainment voucher created 10 years ago which offers students saving on campus events. Director of Student Activities Jim Miller says it cuts overall admission to Harding Entertainment in half. Students spend between $750 and $1,000 on the Pass in the fall due to the influx of freshmen. Spending drops to $500 in the spring. Now the Pass program includes future plans of a spot on the Student Activities webpage that will give price breakdowns so students can see how much they save with the Pass. Despite promotion by the Student Activity Committee, student opinions about the Pass still vary.
Oh, the Pass. No, my parents paid for it freshman year, and I told them what a waste of money it was, and so now they're not going to pay for it again. So I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, I don't really remember my freshman year anymore because it was a long time ago. And I think I had the Pass then, but I didn't use it, so no, I don't own it.
You had AV Pass?
yeah.
Because the Pass costs a lot of money, and I'd probably rather just go to Little Rock and hang out there or something.
I don't have to.
No, but I heard it's great for a cheap date.
I hear, yeah, because you can make her pay, but you don't have to pay. It's pretty awesome.
Every guy's dream.
Pass. It's kind of expensive. I don't get it. And for the concert this year, Jody Lucina, I'm not going to get it because I'm not going to go to that. You know.
I don't like her.
I don't like her.
Because I don't go to everything on campus, so I don't think I should buy the Pass because I don't do much with it. So, yep, that's why.
Well, the movie musical dominates the nominations for the 75th Annual Motion Picture Academy Awards. Chicago is one of the movies in the running for the Best Picture Oscar. The nominees were announced today in Beverly Hills.
Its victory is at hand.
I'm pleased to announce that the films selected as the Best Picture nominees for 2002 are...
Sauron's forces have begun their attack.
Chicago.
Hold on, hon, we're gonna bunny hug. I bought some aspirin down at United Drug in case you shake apart. I want a brand new start to do that. Yeah!
Gangs of New York.
What about that locket that I gave you?
Xbox fans, listen up. Producers of the popular video game console announced Tuesday that they're slashing game prices to less than $20. Microsoft, makers of the nation's #2 game system, says best-selling game titles will now be available for half the price. Xbox creators are calling it the Platinum Hits program. Games affected including Microsoft hits Amped Freestyle Snowboarding and Project Gotham Racing. However, some Xbox gamers may be disappointed to hear the system's biggest hit, Halo, will be included in the price cut. It will continue to retail at approximately $50, and the game has been the favorite choice of many video game players on the Harding campus as well as across the country. The new Platinum Hits program comes just 1 week after competitor Nintendo cut game prices in a bid to spur sales.
While Harding students may not have the opportunity to audition for American Idol, they can audition for the next best thing. Auditions for the Student Activities Committee's 2nd annual talent show will be held tonight. Students with talents such as music, comedy, poetry, and weird human tricks are encouraged to come try out. Student Activities Director Jim Miller says the talent show is scheduled for February 21st and will consist of 12 acts, with the winner receiving a cash prize. Tryouts begin in the Heritage Auditorium at 7 tonight.
If you're in need of some free entertainment, then we may just have what you're looking for. Harding University's Symphonic Band performs tonight in the Benson Auditorium. The band's program will include major works from Howard Hanson, Darius Milhaud, and Henry Fillmore, Morton Gould, and more. The performance starts at 7 and admission is free.
Are you looking for something to do tonight? Why not check out club basketball? TV 16 reporter Josh Davidson has more.
It's Tuesday night on the Harding campus and time for club basketball. While the men bang around in the gayness, the ladies are shooting out the lights in the Rhodes Fieldhouse, which leaves avid basketball fans and club fans everywhere with a difficult question of where to go.
I just noticed in regular games that all the people come to the guys' games, but they never come to the girls' games.
Now, before you make your decision, consider a couple things. First of all, there's crowd size. There's the men's crowd and the women's crowd. Once again, the men's crowd and the women's crowd. Okay, well, maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. The ladies actually do have quite a rowdy crowd at times and a huge fanfare. Now, who do you think makes up most of that group?
They're here to check out the girls.
The second thing to look for is intensity. When it comes to basketball, most girls are looking for some
fun.
They're laughing and joking all the time. Boring.
While most ladies can hug an opponent or laugh at a bad call, you probably won't see much of that from the gentlemen.
Well, all I can say is I can speak for the men and say that it's probably the most competitive thing.
I think they're more fun to watch.
So this Tuesday night, whether you're looking...
Well, Sterling, it's pretty hot outside. I had to wear a short sleeve shirt today. It felt really good. What do you think about today's weather?
Definitely warm, kind of reminded me of home in the old FL, but I'm glad things are warming up. The snow's gone by, but let's kick it over to our Weather Center with Tracy Wheeler to tell us more. Tracy?
Our weather is much better today than last week. It looks like spring is in the air and things are going great. If we take a look at our current surface map, we can see that across the states it looks pretty clear. Things are looking pretty good out there. The Pacific has a little rain, a little activity going on over here, and over the course of the next few days we're going to see it kind of shift over here, and we might, even Arkansas might have a little bit of it coming towards us. Currently we have Fayetteville at 55, Portsmouth at 59, if I can get it out, 63 in Hot Springs, we have 63 in Little Rock, so it's quite warmer down there, 54 in Jonesboro, and 59 in Memphis. Has been a beautiful day. Current conditions are now 59 degrees with fair skies, not a cloud out there. Wind is at 7 miles per hour with humidity is only 35%, and our barometer is reading at 30.05 and steady. Tonight we're going to have lows in the mid-30s, 34 degrees, partly cloudy skies. It doesn't look like anything is going to happen as regards to rain or snow or anything like that. We're going to keep the warmer trends, no clouds in the sky, partly cloudy, but nothing coming out of the sky. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny skies. The high is 49, but you won't see it reach that until about 3 o'clock, a little after. So in the morning it's going to be a lot cooler. We're looking in the 30s, so make sure you bring your jacket. The low tomorrow is 29, and we'll have some winds in at 10 miles per hour. Our extended forecast, Wednesday, 49 degrees, like I said, sunny skies. And then you see Thursday and Friday, Saturday even, rain. So Thursday night's supposed to rain, Friday, Saturday. So get your umbrellas out, your rain jackets. It'll warm up a little bit, but it won't look too pretty out. That's all we have for TV16 weather. Now we're going to catch Megan at the sports desk. Megan?
Two Lady Bison set school records, and the Harding Bison basketball team wins another victory against University of Arkansas Montecito. Stay tuned to find out more. TV16 Sports is next.
It is more than a trial by fire. It is a rite of passage, a challenge to join the elite. And if you succeed, if you can master your fear, outsmart your enemy, and never yield even to yourself, you will be changed forever. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Harding University senior Laura Tellett won #1 at 2 singles in tennis. She's only the 7th Lady Bison to receive this honor, earning 60 career wins. Tellett's win was not enough to help the Lady Bison's tennis team, however, as they lost to Northeastern State for the 12th consecutive time. The 15th ranked Lady Reds defeated the Bisons by a score of 8-1, leaving them at number 26 in the nation. The Lady Bisons will play again this Friday against Texas Tyler and Conway. Harding's Lady Bisons now rank 5th in the Gulf South Conference West Division. The Bisons are now 1 game behind Delta State after losing to the Arkansas Monticello Cotton Blossoms last night. The Lady Bisons fell behind by 22 points in the first half and were never able to recover. The Cotton Blossoms broke their 5-game losing streak, defeating the Lady Bisons 79-57. Harding has fallen 14-7 overall and 5-5 in the GSC. Senior Heather Lawrence scored 8 points and grabbed 9 rebounds this game, bringing her career statistics to 754 points and 702 rebounds. Lawrence has become part of Harding University history by being only the 7th Lady Bison to earn 700 points and 700 rebounds. The Lady Bisons will have a short break before playing Saturday at 6 against Southern Arkansas in Magnolia. Bison fans have another reason to celebrate. The Harding Bisons basketball team defeated Arkansas Montecito Boll Weevils last night. The Bisons led 84-71, and, coupled with their early victory over UAM, this makes Harding's first season sweep of the Weevils since 1998. The Bisons are now 8-2 in the Gulf South Conference and are only 1.5 games behind the top-ranked Henderson State in the West Division. The University of Arkansas Montecito fell 3-8 in the conference and has likely lost its chance of playing in the GSC tournaments. The Bisons will be seeking another win against Southern Arkansas this Saturday in Magnolia. And that's the TV16 Sports News for tonight. Now back to you, Sterling and Latoya.
Thank you. For beauty pageants, a little Vaseline can help enhance a competitor's smile. But what about for dog shows? Do these top-rated canines have similar tricks up their sleeve? We'll bring you the inside details after this. Don't go away.
Have you noticed that no matter how careful you are at saving money, somehow it always seems to get away? Is it part of a larger conspiracy? Or is it that you aren't putting your money in a safe, secure place? Perhaps you should be buying new U.S. savings bonds. For as little as $25, you could be earning competitive rates. And what could be safer? You can even get them indexed to inflation. And with the new Easy Saver plan, you can purchase new U.S. savings bonds automatically from your checking or savings account. You choose how much and how often before they get to it. The new Easy Saver plan for U.S. savings bonds from the U.S. Treasury. Keeping your money just got easier.
America's foremost dog show comes to a head tonight with the selection of the best in show. But does a winning smile make for a winning show dog? That's the question CNN's Gene Moss asked at the annual Westminster Kennel Club show.
Is it our imagination, or is that Westminster Show Dog Smiling? You better smile if your name is
Cupid.
And this is Casper. It's somewhere between a smile and an attack grimace. In the minds of many dog owners, there is no doubt.
Oh, definitely. I definitely think they smile.
Absolutely, Emerson smiles. Emerson is a Bernese mountain dog, and this is Dickens.
I mean, he just kind of looks at you with that big, happy, goofy grin.
Lassie always seemed like she was smiling, but somehow you don't expect to see a mop break into a grin. Oh, he smiles.
He smiles.
That's a smile. Look at that.
A lot of people think it's some farm animal. They'll ask, is that a dog?
That is a Commodore, a Hungarian breed often mistaken for the sheep it traditionally guards. For some dogs, smiling is hopeless. We're doing a story on smiling dogs. What makes her smile?
A cookie?
Not me, obviously. Some show dogs remind us of fashion models who refuse to crack a smile.
You make me smile.
I don't know. Vinny, do you smile?
He has a happy look. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't say he's a smiler like some dogs are. Only in rare cases do Westminster judges, like Dawn Carmody, look for a smile.
But there are some breeds like a Sammy that should be smiling.
Sammy, as in Samoyeds.
You'll actually see the side of the lips come up.
But is a canine smile really a smile, or are we just reading into it? The director of the ASPCA's Animal Behavior Center says the smile is actually at the other end.
I would say if you're looking for the canine analog of a human smile, it would be the tail wagging.
There's plenty of that at the dog show, but beware, some tail wagging signals aggression. So that wagging tail is not a happy wagging tail?
Not at that point. See, it's stiff and it's up quite high.
Some dogs are smile-proof.
His name is Hannibal Lecter, M.D.
Bulldogs have a huge tongue that tends to hang out when they relax, and if it dries out, it almost seems to get stuck. How do you know he's happy?
You can just tell by his expression.
Well, LaToya, what happened to the farm dog or the house dog? I mean, one of them looked like a sheep.
I don't get into dogs that much.
But I'm sure at the Westminster Kennel Club show, everybody was into it. They had a good time. But for me personally, I'm going to pass.
Me too. I'm not into dogs like that. But thank you for joining us tonight at Live at 5.
From all of us here at TV 16, have a good night.